Welcome back to sidmicklepublications. The title of today's video is 5 Indie Writing Rules That Work. 5 rules. So let's get started. Rule number 1 is to read. If you're going to be a great writer, you really need to understand you have to be a very, very vigorous reader. You're going to improve your writing every time you sit down and you read something from an author in your genre. Read as much as you can. Try to understand what is being written out there. I don't want you to copy it. I just want you to take it, understand it, and improve on it. Put it in your style. Make it work for you. But use the existing patterns that are out there. Believe me, great writers are always great readers. It's just that simple. Rule number 2, stop talking, stop planning, and start writing. I understand that we all want to think about it. We all want to plan. There's so many things in our mind, and we want to do these things well. We want to outline well, build a plot well. That's fine. But if you get yourself knee deep in all that stuff, you're not going to be writing. The best writing advice I think you'll ever hear from anyone: stop talking and start writing. Write every possible minute you can. You can always come back and edit, revise, rewrite things. But the most important thing for you to do is to get in front of your computer, however you want to make this happen, and start writing. Okay, now on to rule number 3. Stop looking for that magic advice that's going to make your writing work and your writing journey much easier. It's not there. There is no advice that's going to make this easy. Writing is a real task. It's, as I say often, a monumental task. That's why less than 1% of people in the world ever try to write a book. You're not going to find advice out there that makes any part of this easier. You might find advice out there that helps you with bits and pieces of the book writing journey. That's one of the things I try to do. I try to throw in things that are helpful and make little parts of the writing process easier. Makes the writer more efficient, or encourages the writer to follow the discipline and follow the rule that will help them overall. But there is no YouTube channel, there is no online group or subgroup that has the answers that is going to make your writing, make the writing of your book easier. It's just a lot of hard work, and you've got to do the hard work. Okay, 3 down. Rule number 4, follow the basics. I know we all want to find the answers. We want to find some new process. We want to find something that moves us forward quickly. No, that's not how it works. The basic rules of writing are the only ones that apply. The thing that you have to remember is you have to be writing first and foremost. You have to be in the mindset to edit and rewrite hundreds of times. There is no shortcut. There's no magic cure to the hard work of writing your book. And the basics are: sit down and write. Review it, edit it, and revise it over and over until you're sure that it is the best writing you can do. Those are the basic rules. You can come back and fix all sorts of technical things. You can adjust many of the things that people get all hung up in the middle of writing the book. When you get hung up, it takes away your momentum and it takes away your attachment to that story. Stop looking for all the things that make it easier and just sit down and write. It is honestly just that simple. You'll hear from really successful commercial writers that they believe in the basics of writing. That's why they're great writers. And if you'll just follow the basics instead of chasing after things that are meant to make it easier, you will be a better writer. You probably won't write quicker, and it certainly won't be easier, but you'll just probably write better material. Okay, we have 4 down. Let's move to rule number 5. And rule number 5 is really important because it is an overall rule. As an indie writer, you're typically a solitary worker. You don't have a big team typically. It's you. You're the writer. You're going to do your self-edits. And in the end, you're going to publish and market this book. To do that as well as you can, there's one thing that I recommend above many other things. Find a writing community that resonates with you. Find a group of voices that fit your style and your personality. A writing community is an invaluable tool to indie writers. They can become part of your team. A writing community that fits you is absolutely necessary. It will make you write better, and it will give you an opportunity to ask questions. It will give you an opportunity maybe to vent some of your frustrations. Find a writing community. It will help you immensely. Okay, we have gone through what I consider to be the 5 basic rules of writing, and also consider them to be the most important, the ones that actually help. But there are 2 other things, and I wouldn't be true and honest with you if I didn't include them in this video as well. Never, ever believe you can do a great job of final self-editing. You are not an editor. You are a writer. Don't try to self-edit your own work. You've spent all this time, all this energy, all this hard work on writing your story. Don't diminish it by publishing errors and mistakes that you can't find. Go out and find a professional editor. I know it's expensive. I understand there's a cost. Borrow the money, save the money, get the money somehow, but don't diminish your book with your own not professional editing. And the last thing I'll tell you about the bonus rules, don't try to make your own cover. You can, absolutely. A lot of people do. Some people make pretty decent covers. My really strong recommendation is this: spend $50, $75, $100 on a professional cover designer. Don't diminish the hard work that you put into your book with a crappy cover. I can also tell you that sometimes knowing less about the technical side of writing, knowing less about the gurus of writing advice is a benefit. Just sit down and start writing your book. Stick with it. Write every minute you can. You can research, you can ask questions, especially if you have a good writing community, and you can get the answers to the things you don't know. But no one other than you is going to write the material that makes up your manuscript. Get started writing and stick to it. We'll come back in a week or so and talk a little bit more about some indie author writing advice. But until then, take care of yourself. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.